Sorry, I was trying to write Tom's name in. Okay. Ordinance 51-2020, sponsored by Mayor Vic Colova, co-sponsored by Council as a whole. An emergency ordinance amending ordinance number 27-2019 to update the salaries of the police department for 2020 in accordance with Section 41 of the Garfield Heights Charter.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion to consider by title. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke?
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn?
Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue?
Charles Donahue. I vote yes.
Nanadovich?
Mike Nanadovich votes yes.
Davis?
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake?
Jason Blake, yes.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to make a motion that we suspend the 3 reading rule. If the clerk would please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke.
Burke?
Excuse me, if you could please mute your phones so that we can have a meeting if you're not an active participant on this call. And with that, this is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
All right. Vaughn?
Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue?
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich?
Mike Nanadovich votes yes.
Davis?
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake?
Jason Blake, yes.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion that we waive Rule 24. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke?
This is Matt Burke, and I vote yes.
Vaughn?
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue?
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich?
Mike Nanadovich votes yes.
Davis?
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake?
Jason Blake, yes.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion to waive the 72-hour rule. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke?
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn?
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue?
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich?
Mike Nanadovich votes yes.
Davis?
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake?
Jason Blake, yes.
And on its adoption, beginning with Councilman Burke.
Burke?
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn?
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue?
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich?
Mike Nanadovich votes yes.
Davis?
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake?
Jason Blake, yes.
Ordinance number 51-2020 stands adopted with 6 yes votes. We'll move on now to ordinance number 52-2020. Will the clerk please read the title?
Ordinance number 52-2020, sponsored by Mayor Vic Colova, co-sponsored by Council as a whole. An emergency ordinance amending ordinance number 28-2019 to reflect increased salaries of the fire department for 2020 in accordance with Section 41 of the Garfield Heights Charter.
This time I'd like to make a motion to consider by title. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke?
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn?
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue?
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich?
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis?
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake?
Jason Blake, yes.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion to suspend the three reading rule. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Jason Blake, yes.
This time, I'd like to make a motion to waive Rule 24. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake,
Jason Blake, yes.
This time, I'd like to make a motion that we waive the 72-hour rule. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Jason Blake, yes. And on its adoption, beginning with Councilman Burke.
Burke,
Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
Tom Vaughn, yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Jason Blake, yes. Ordinance number 52-2020 stands adopted with 6 yes votes. We will move on now to ordinance number 53-2020. Will the clerk please read the title?
Ordinance number 53-2020, sponsored by Mayor Vic Kulova, co-sponsored by Councilman Burke, Nanadovich, and Vaughn. Appropriation ordinance, an emergency ordinance to amend appropriations for current expenditures for the City of Garfield Heights, Ohio, during the fiscal year ending December 31, 2020.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion to consider by title. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Jason Blake, yes. I'd like to make a motion that we suspend the 3 reading rule. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Jason Blake, yes. Motion to waive Rule 24. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Jason Blake, yes. Motion to waive the 72-hour rule. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Blake, yes. On its adoption, beginning with Councilman Burke.
Burke.
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn.
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue.
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich.
Mike Nanadovich votes yes.
Davis.
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Jason Blake, yes. Ordinance 53-2020 passes with 6 yes votes. We'll move on to ordinance 54-2020. Will the clerk please read the title?
Okay, just a second. Okay. Ordinance 54-2020, sponsored by Mayor Vic Kalova, co-sponsored by Councilman Burke, Nanadovich, and Vaughn. An emergency ordinance authorizing the mayor or his designee to enter into an amended agreement with Perk Company Incorporated to replace the agreement entered into as a result of Garfield Heights Ordinance 14-2020.
Motion to consider by title. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke.
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn.
Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue.
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich.
Mike Nanadovich votes yes.
Davis.
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Jason Blake, yes. Motion to suspend the 3 reading rule. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke.
This is Matt Burke, and I vote yes.
Vaughn.
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue.
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich.
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis.
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Jason Blake, yes. Motion to waive Rule 24. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke.
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn.
Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue.
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich.
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis.
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Jason Blake, yes. Motion to waive the 72-hour rule. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke.
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn.
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue.
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich.
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis.
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Jason Blake, yes. And on its adoption, beginning with Councilman Burke.
Burke.
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn.
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue.
Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich.
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis.
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake.
Jason Blake, yes. Ordinance number 54-2020 passes with 6 yes votes. We will move on to ordinance number 55-2020. Will the clerk please read the title?
Ordinance number 55-2020, sponsored by Mayor Vic Kalova, co-sponsored by Councilman Burke, Nanadovich, and Vaughn. An emergency ordinance authorizing the mayor or his designee to enter into an agreement with Fabrizi Trucking and Paving Company to perform immediate action to remove the blockage of the Broadway Avenue storm sewer.
Motion to consider by title. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke.
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn.
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue.
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich.
Nanadovich votes yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake,
Jason Blake, yes. Motion to suspend the three reading rule. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
This is Tom Vaughn, yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake,
Jason Blake, yes. Motion to waive Rule 24. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake,
Jason Blake, yes. Motion to waive the 72-hour rule. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue,
Oh, Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich votes yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake,
Jason Blake, yes. And on its adoption beginning with Councilman Burke.
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich votes yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake,
Jason Blake, yes. Ordinance number 55-2020 passes with 6 yes votes. We will move on now to resolution number 14-2020. Will the clerk please read the title?
Resolution number 14-2020, sponsored by Councilman Burke, Councilwoman Shayla Davis, and Councilman Nanadovich, and Councilman Vaughn. An emergency resolution providing for only one council meeting to be held on the second Monday during the months of June, July, and August 2020.
Motion to consider by title. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
This is Tom Vaughn, yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, no.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake,
Jason Blake, yes. Okay, to be clear, on title consideration, we had 5 yeas and 1 no.
yes.
Motion to suspend the 3 reading rule. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
Yes. Tom Vaughn, yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake,
Jason Blake, yes. Motion to waive the 72-hour rule. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke,
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn,
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue,
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich,
Mike Nanadovich, yes.
Davis,
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake,
Jason Blake, yes.
On this adoption, beginning with Councilman Burke.
Burke?
This is Matt Burke. Before I vote, I just want to say I've been on the fence in regards to this summer session, and I feel that, you know, if we have a meeting scheduled and we had to cancel a meeting, we would either have to have the meeting that's in place and then call it to order, open it up for residents that have called in that may want to address council and then adjourn it, or we would have to call a special meeting in order to cancel a meeting that we've already had scheduled. If we canceled these meetings and we had something come up, we would simply just call a special council meeting to do so. We've done this in the past, and I feel that this is a more organized way of having our summer meetings. Either way, I am fine with how you all want to do it and how things go. I just feel that that is the best and more organized way of having our summer meetings. As you know, we have more important issues at hand than to figure out what we're going to do with our summer session. And with that, I vote yes.
Ron?
Before I vote, I just got a few comments I'd like to make. First of all, a couple meetings ago, we passed that we were in emergency session because of the COVID-19 crisis. And with everything that's going on right now in our community, in our country, I'm not in favor of doing this. If this was a normal summer, I would say yes. I think it's important that we be there for the people of Garfield Heights. I know I've been accused of grandstanding on this, and I'm not. I'll be more than glad to grandstand at any time, maybe even share 15 chapters of Chaucer with everybody. But with that, I vote no.
Donahue?
Charles Donahue, no.
Nanadovich?
Before I vote, I am in complete agreement with Matt Burke, and I believe I'm going to vote yes.
Davis?
Before I vote, I'd like to say the reason I'm voting the way that I am is because we have continued to have special meetings and council work sessions. At no point in time since COVID began as a pandemic have we ceased in our duties as council and being able to respond to the needs of the community or the city. And with that, I vote yes.
Blake?
Before I vote, I would just like to state that in relation to what Councilman Vaughn said, we did ordinance 43/2020 recommend a state of emergency, and we did pass that 6 yes votes to 0. I also disagree with the wording of Section 2 stating that this resolution is necessary for the immediate preservation of public health, welfare, and safety. This resolution, in my opinion, is specific to a practice allowable by the charter. Some sessions have been pretty common in the past. I just don't think it's the best practice for 2020. And with that, I vote no.
All right, there. 3 yeas and 3 nays and 1 absent.
Hello?
Yes.
Did you guys hear it? Okay. I think my phone was on mute. I'm sorry. Resolution
Yeah, I didn't hear
number
anything.
14 Resolution number 14-2020 stands at a 3 to 3 tie. I think that because of that, and I think there's more important issues at hand besides how we handle our summer session. I will gladly, if I have a vote as a president of council, I would gladly vote no, and we will have our meetings regularly scheduled, because as I said before, it really doesn't bother me to have a meeting or not have a meeting. I just think it's more organized if we had canceled them and then had to reschedule. But we will leave that as a tie unless I have that extra vote. Either way, we will plan on having our meetings twice a month in June, July, and August. At this time, I'd like to make that concludes our resolutions and our ordinances for the evening. At this time, I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn our special council meeting for tonight. Will the clerk please take a roll call vote beginning with Councilman Burke?
Burke?
This is Matt Burke. I vote yes.
Vaughn?
This is Tom Vaughn. I vote yes.
Donahue?
Charles Donahue, yes.
Nanadovich?
White Donadovich, yes.
Davis?
Shayla Davis, yes.
Blake?
Jason Blake, yes.
Let the record show that at 6:38 p.m., the special council meeting for May 20th is now adjourned. Thank you, everybody, for your professionalism and for attending the meeting, and we will talk to you next week, Tuesday.
Have a good evening.
Thanks.
Have a good evening, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Be safe. Have a good holiday, I think.
Yes. Oh, yes. Happy holidays.